finishes in the ATL, where the Warriors are looking for perfection. The first time they see the Hawks, having beaten the Knicks and the Wizards, Atlanta in the way. And since the
only player in a Hawks uniform to start and play in all 62 games, basically mean he can sky and he's quick. And Schroeder's quick.
Schroeder got around McGee to float it up and in. Curry off the ball, so Stephen couldn't touch it. And Curry, if they're overplaying you, move without the ball. Bazemore is having a very good season. People ding him for his contract, but as a player, he's been decent. And the three. Wayne Dedmon putting it on the deck. JaVale McGee sending that away with only one to shoot.
I like Dedmon.
Hawks put 4 All-Stars on the Eastern Conference team.
Yeah, he's one of the...
Oh, how did Durant? How did it... Oh, man.
You know, let's see what Schroeder does here.
There's Collins from deep.
In fact, they don't defend it well, by the way. They're next to last, defending threes.
KD, an amazing floater, and then the...
He also has more career points than the entire Atlanta roster.
Yes.
Okay? He has more points than their roster.
There's a more conventional lob, and Durant...
And he's finally figured out how to play, Bob. He's under control, doesn't make the mistakes. There's Thompson.
And Clay's first shot is that makes no sense.
Well, the Eastern better. They're better this year. They're much stronger than they've been in years.
Durant filling the lane. Edmonds out on Clay. And on the flip side is Curry wide open for 3.
Well, that's in the air. He's got great hands, great body control. Uh-oh, now we're going to see that everywhere. Well, he missed the shot, so that's goaltending.
Basically for 20 years. So
I'm glad to see the East a little stronger now.
Yeah,
you?
It's getting there.
I like a little more parity.
John Collins up. Atlanta very competitive in this first quarter. The lob to Collins. There's a lot of reasons.
Just twists it away. That's when you know you've got to get rid of the ball. Otherwise, get your arm twisted. Yeah, that's a pretty nice play there.
And Andre, we know about Archbishop Molloy. It's one of the most famous high schools in our country, but Molloy it's a Catholic college in Long Island.
Goes all the way. And I hope that's what happened.
Miles Plumlee, we had the hook on the other end. Iguodala will tee up a 3 and drop it down. Andres.
It's just very frustrating.
Quinn Cook's going to play some minutes here. Nick Young for 3, and he dropped that down.
Doesn't take him long.
So both teams have been upset with Brett Dansel on out-of-bounds plays. Nick Young from the corner. He starts to get... Steph is in the locker room, but staying warm and keeping that ankle loose. That's what we're told.
Draymond wanted that backdoor cut. Setting up Nick. He couldn't get it. Turned a turnover and...
Durant, the big windup, at this level, that's stolen every time. And Bazemore buries a 3. And
you think about it a little bit. You're not in your comfort zone or rhythm.
Schroeder, you know where he wants to go. Klay Thompson.
And your balance.
Trying to just face guard Curry. He still springs free and still hits the 3.
Recovered quickly. Didn't bother him at all. Curry still stayed with it.
Very Schroeder.
He's having a first half, isn't he?
Shot clock at 10. Schroeder staying with Curry again briefly. And Steph hits the field goal. They're just running Steph everywhere. And he's killing Atlanta right now. Prince misfiring on that 3. And Collins the rebound. Bazemore will tee it up. Kent Bazemore from 3. Durant's been the facilitator here. And Collins blocking Jordan Bell.
Yeah, Jordan doesn't have his lift yet.
Bazemore again. Ties 12. Steph's kind of in that human torch mode right now. I'm just going to keep scoring. And you're not...
Again, just get stops here. Keep him outside.
And Draymond played Schroeder really well, and Schroeder still finished. Now the shot clock at 7. Steph wants to set the screen. Down to 3. Curry in the lane with the left hand, and he puts it up and in. So up 12, and to Jim's point, expand that lead. As Curry hits a three, hasn't cooled off at centers back in the day. Oh, Durant, what a catch.
And guards then also, but you're right. There's a rivalry in those positions. Steal! Man. And he likes this shot.
And Prince, the defense on one end, and the youngster with Mahimi. There's another timing when you become a free agent. As Klay Thompson buries it from the baseline with the rebound. It's time for Durant to kick in a little bit offensively in his own right. And right on cue, he drops in the jumper. Cross match this half, where Steph is dealing with Bazemore and Schroeder is being guarded by Klay, but
He got 19 on 10 shots.
And Klay banking it home. Now Bazemore on Klay, not so much. On Steph, he's going every time.
It's his night.
Well, he scored. His efficiency was much higher than that. But the free throw line was the difference. He averaged 50 a game that year, on average, in that season, with Pachulia and Durant. Kevin's got to score with this unit. And he does right there.
You should say that.
I've seen the game already. I know the final score.
Well, this is going to be a three-point play.
Collins guiding it home. Threes.
Curry was hotter than heck in that second quarter.
Quinn Cook, little mid-range off the halftime lead, but they've had chances. Jim's mentioned it a couple times to really expand this, and they haven't.
Good defense by Cook there.
And Schroeder three, and it's back to a single.
I know what that does.
And Schroeder knocking it away. Quinn Cook fought back for the ball. Shot clock at 13. And Schroeder's really getting into Cook right now. Nick Young, little up fake, and the knee's better.
Made him give it up.
Shot clock at 7, and Durant with the quick hands knocked it away. Jordan Bell comes up with it, and a pass that Delaney was waiting for.
That was a blind pass.
Oh, and he hits a three. 8-point game with 40 seconds left in the third. And Durant, tough take. Muscala didn't quite catch it cleanly. 1 second left. Schroeder from midcourt, and he banked it in. He pass. Muscala took a dive, and
That's so early in the shot clock, you can get that any time.
Muscala answers with a three of his own. Taylor gets a running start. Morris at the side of the backboard. Warriors playing some D. That trip down. Nick Young and Iguodala. Andre in the scattered break. And he got it somehow to David West. Warriors 8 of the last 11. Klay for three. Got it.
A lot this year. You get threatened, and all of a sudden, you preserve it.
Dorian Prince hit a table. Andre with the quick hands. The push ahead of Bazemore to hammer it down.
He'll learn how to score a little better, one-on-one.
And there he is on the lob.
That's what I'm saying.
Got into the lane after he left on the screen, and Durant with a rebound. Iguodala in the middle, setting up Draymond to hammer it. Field goal came at a good time there. And the Warriors turn it over. They don't get a shot attempt, leading by 11. Bazemore's open in the corner, and he has had a night.
And I think people ought to do that a little bit more. They had a 2-on-1, but Durant's going to finish it.
Oh, KD. Oh, man. Went left there.
Clyde Moore, 3-on-2, and you squander that.
Don't get a shot off.
That, to me, is the most frustrating one.
And Prince makes it a single-digit game. Bazemore. It's a nice move without the ball. Enormous trip. 45 ticks left. It is a 3-possession game. Schroeder makes it 8.
Let it go to overtime. We'll see. They're not looking to foul now.
13 left. Now down to 10. You do not want to give someone a three. Iguodala's got the steal. Iguodala's got the dunk. But I'm just saying, if they do, fine.
Yeah, I
Don't give
agree.
up a three. It was a beautiful play by Iguodala. That will do it. Andre Iguodala, the door slammer. They win without Curry down the stretch. You credit Atlanta for a great closing run.